All right, Ben, that's about as dominating a performance as you can put out there. What did it feel to be a part of it?
Yeah, I hope we play like that going forward. That was maybe our best game of the year. That's as good as we can play. Not very many misses by us. A bunch of good line calls, really good strategy. Our game plan was awesome. Brad was amazing. If we play like that, we're going to be tough to beat. Hopefully we can keep that going.
You're never shy to send a statement or make a statement. Was this a statement?
It's still a round robin, still early, but I mean, that's a really good curling team. Said coming in, I thought that they were as good as any team here. Bruce gets a lot of accolades because he's number one, and Nicky's won this a whole bunch, but we've played Yannick and Benoit a bunch, and they're a good team up and down the lineup. So, to beat them the way we beat them is loud, but, that's half that's on us, half that's on them. They can be better than that, but if we play like that, we're going to be tough to beat no matter what.
And knowing that you get to play on Saturday and the way the crowd was even tonight, I mean, how does that already get the juices flowing?
Oh yeah, I got goosebumps that last roar. That was amazing. We're looking forward to that this weekend, and hopefully we can give them a few more things to cheer about because they're behind us. We feel it. They're doing great, and it's nice to be a part of. That's for sure.
Got a big one against the Stars and Stripes tomorrow night. Probably based on this crowd, I expect that one to be even a little bit bigger Friday night. What are you expecting out of that one, just from you guys?
Friday night sold out. A couple of my buddies hit me up for tickets, and they said it was sold out. So I told them they're SOL. That's all I know. So I'm pumped. I can't wait. Play in front of a sold out barn here in Moose Jaw. I mean, it's been pretty amazing all week, to be honest with you. Even like the morning games that we've been playing, this has been, arguably I don't know about all the Briars we've played in, but certainly the best Worlds I've ever played in. And to be able to do it at home, man, super special for me. Boys are loving it. Crowd's amazing. We've been playing great, so it makes it that much better.
You played a few World Championships now. Like, what is the Canada-USA rivalry just like? And being able to end the tournament on a round robin at least.
Yeah, it's not like the Four Nations Cup or the Olympic hockey or anything like that. I mean, we've played these guys on tour a bunch. It's not as much of a country thing as it is just kind of beating some peers that we play all the time. And yeah, I don't think there's much of a curling rivalry, to be honest with you.
You guys have played this week?
No, that's our best game of the week. Yeah, that's what I said to the guys after the game. I said it only took us 10 games to find our best game of the week, but what a great time for it as we unwind or wrap up the round robin.
Ben curled something like 96%.
Did he?
Dragged the tee percentage down. So what is that going to say about how you guys did for curling? I mean, that's incredible.
That was great. That was just, for me down at the other end, it's just such a pleasure to see the guys throw the rock like that. I was saying clean a lot. Mark made a couple run backs in that game where I said clean almost the entire way down the sheet, and that is ridiculous. So just really proud of us for coming out in a game that was really important for a lot of reasons. We stay at one loss, which is big. That's really good for our future in this event. And not only that, we haven't beat that team. We've had a hard time against Schwaller this season. So to put our best game together and get out of the building in 8 ends was awesome.
The way you're throwing your intern right now, the way that 3 came out, you were pretty pleased to see that intern pop up for you, I'm sure.
I don't care what turn I'm throwing right now. Both feel great. They both feel great. But yeah, that intern right now, what can I say? It's just coming out of the hand clean, and hopefully that can continue through the weekend.
To that point, your weight control seems sensational, Brad.
Yeah.
What's it like to be in this zone you're currently in?
That's really my last thought every time I throw a shot. And when you can get to the point, and Mark and I have talked about this, when you can get to the point technically where you feel so good about your slide lines, your release, your rotation, everything that you're doing there, and all you need to think about is the speed at which you're throwing the stone, that's how you know you're in a good spot.
Coach, how's the sleeping going to feel tomorrow?
Sleeping is going to be amazing, yes. And we knew that. Coming into this game, we shut the blinds this afternoon for like 2 to 3 hours, and we came out super fresh tonight with lots of energy. And we knew that we just had to leave it all out in the ice because we get to sleep in tomorrow. We've had 3 mornings in a row, and that sleep in tomorrow is going to be big.
Coach Webster, normally stoic at times, was waving his arms in the air. What do you think that represented, Brad?
I think our bench tonight was enjoying that game maybe even more than we were. Every time I sort of turned around and we made a lot of really good shots that game. I mean, what can I say? Probably one of our best games of the year. They were cheering. I could hear them. They were smiling. They were between ends giving us lots of fist bumps. And what can I say? They're excited to see us playing this well and having fun.
Thanks, guys. That game says a lot about where you guys are at late in the week?
Yeah, I think hey, we had a lot of fun. I think part of the pregame discussion was let's go and enjoy it and play loose. Had a lot of times in my career where I've played those games pretty tight and looking for perfection, and that's not the way to do it. It's go out, enjoy each other, be good teammates, have some fun, make some shots. We've had a great week. It's an unbelievable crowd. Let that soak in and watch how great you can play if you just free yourself up. And I thought we all did that really well out there tonight.
There's been a lot of references to veteran presence and age.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's like, Mark, to be at this point and play a game like that with a bunch of people who have been there, done that, and know you guys are firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, it's great. I know the other teams don't like seeing it, but we're riding it. We know what it's like to have good momentum and try to keep it going and how to do that, and we've been doing that really well. And some of the veteran presence is, for me, it's just emotional awareness. Like, long week, we know when we're tired, we know when we're feeling good, and this just felt like a game where everybody was feeling great, lots of good energy, and let's just let it roll. And I thought we did that really well this game.
You guys were 97% as a team overall.
Yeah.
That's
it felt good.
Near perfection.
Hey, and look, a huge credit to the ice makers. Man, they've had a long week. The Rocks have settled down to a really good spot for us with the amount of curl and the speed, and we've practiced hard on good conditions, and when we get them and we're feeling like that, we're tough to beat. So, and listen, we're still riding our skip, man. We have so much confidence that even if we threw 6 rocks away, he probably still has a chance to win the game for us. So it makes a big difference on the rest of the group when he's leading us the way he is.
Mark, when you get to game 10, 11, 12 here at the end of the round robin, how just personally do you how do you stay dialed in, whether it's in game or in between?
Yeah, great coach of mine, John Dunn, and Paul Webster too. Just be where your feet are, stay in the moment, don't get too ahead of yourself. But for me, it's like I want to be the best player and the best team at the end of the week, not the start of the week. So it's been a week of trying to get used to the ice and used to the conditions, used to the crowd, get through this tough stretch of morning games so that we can really have a good energy and feel great going into the final weekend. And so far we couldn't have scripted it any better, and I think we're feeling good going into the weekend.
Well, you guys were shooting 90-some% at the start of the week, and then another 97% again tonight.
Yeah.
So is the best still yet to come for you guys?
I hope so. But listen, we'll do whatever it takes, whatever type of game it needs to be. Maybe it's a 97 game, maybe it's a bit of an ugly game. We just got to make the right ones at the right time, and we're going to meet some really tough teams here, and there's going to be some great curling on the weekend, and hopefully we're there at the end.
Well, you guys have kind of won everywhere. You've had to scratch at times and battle through some mistakes. I guess what does that show just about your determination? Yeah,
and a little bit of team character. Like, we want it to be an identity of like, let's grind if we have to, let's be front runners if we have to. If we got to be 7-5 grinding, let's do that as well. Just having the ability to adapt and be whatever team we need to be to get through the event.